Regarding the protection logic, which I entitled Better Sorry Than Safe, we have a first part which is rather important. It is the idea that member states are presumed to respect rule of law and democracy. This is what Article 2 TEU, read in combination with Article 4, paragraph 2 TEU tells us. It's the principle of constitutional mutual trust. Since member states trust that the others are going to respect democracy and rule of law, we have certain concrete consequences that are derived from this constitutional mutual trust. First, we have the democratic legitimacy of the EU, in the sense that we cannot have a illiberal state sitting at the Council and taking decisions which will impact all the Europeans. The second thing which may appear more concrete is the principle of mutual recognition that rules the internal market, but which also has a tremendous importance in the area of security, liberty, and justice and freedom, in terms of mutual recognition of criminal decisions and civil judicial decisions as well. Then we also have the common asylum system, which relies on a presumption that every member state is going to respect European fundamental rights. The problem is that in certain cases we have a breach of this trust. The European Court of Justice has been confronted to this situation, and in the case where the mutual trust actually breaks, then the entire system cannot work anymore. The first logic, then the most human reaction when someone does something wrong, you want to protect your values, you want to protect yourself, and you want to sanction the person who, in the case, the state, which is not respecting the EU funding values. Within the European Union, you have two main mechanisms that may be used. The first one, it is the infringement procedures. The infringement procedures have been designed to address isolated infringements of EU law. So what the European Commission does is that it's only going to use infringement actions when it can actually relate an issue regarding democracy and rule of law to an actual point of EU law. It is, for example, what happened in the case of the retirement aid case against Hungary, where the European Commission linked this case, which was clearly linked to the question of the judiciary independence, to age discrimination. The problem with such an approach is that it fails to address the systemic character of violation that you can have in certain countries. You do not have a proper solution which are derived from that kind of system. Then we have the second mechanism, which is the Article 7 TU. The Article 7 TU, everyone has heard of it at least once, but the problem is that it is a nuclear option. It allows the European Council to adopt sanctions against a member state which would seriously and persistently violate EU funding values. It has never been used, and many now doubt it will ever be used. Why? Because of a lack of political willingness, a very high threshold, but also member states in the current political state that we have fear that at some point this may be their case as well, so they may be imposed a sanction as well.